Ms. Saber, I advise against doing this.
Donovan, listen. I implore you to get me out of trouble. You have to let me get in trouble first.
We need them alive. Don't
Oh,
do
that was
don't do anything stupid, Ms.
that
Saber.
was one time. It'll be
It was
fine. Don't worry your
multiple
pretty little head about it.
it was
It's
multiple
okay.
times.
No, see, that's why I pay you for the details. Can I get to work? I'm on a time crunch, so.
You have an hour.
I can work with that.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm assuming by that you recognize me. You know who I am.
You're Sally.
So what could I possibly want from somebody like you?
I haven't seen you since the tournament.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember what happened at the tournament?
I do. I remember Ashley headbutting you in the nose on national television.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then where did Ashley go after that? I've been wondering, just kind of idly, in my free time. We have a score to settle, you understand. I don't like to leave these things unfinished, and she missed the tournament. I would just I would hate for her to have that black mark on her record forever. That no-show DNA? Embarrassing.
I'm not
Did
telling
not
you.
appear.
I'm not telling you that, Miss Saber.
And why not? Do you have good reasons, or...
I don't know where she is.
See, I don't believe you. So I've done a little bit of research, and I'm aware of the connection that you two have, where you come from, your relationship. I think you know exactly where she is.
I have not seen Ashley for months, maybe? I don't
You
know.
don't have to
It's
have seen her to know where she is.
I don't know.
Don't
I
you
don't know
listen?
where she is.
Listen, Remy. I don't want to make this complicated. I really don't. I would love for this to be simple. You just give me what I want. I let you go. You can get back to your sad little life, being a butler,
It's
and I can get back to my incredible. I can get back to my
I'm a
incredibly
valet, not a
amazing.
butler.
Oh,
And I
oh,
don't
so you carry the luggage. Oh, that's so
No, that's
incredible.
not what it
Remy, tell me something. If Ashley was available to come to find you, she would have, right? She wouldn't just be on her own somewhere and you have no idea where she is because she's deliberately keeping it from you. That's definitely not what's happening, right? She's your friend. She wouldn't do that to you.
I don't know where she is.
Mm-hmm. Even a guess? Where was the last time you saw her? Let's make a timeline. So she headbutted me on national television, and then...
And then it's none of your business.
Oh, it is my business, though. She broke my nose. On national television, if you recall.
And weren't you arrested after that too?
Yeah, that's why I have Donovan. He sorts these things out for me. I don't stay in trouble for long, so. Ashley, though, she's in a lot of trouble right now, is the thing.
And with what? Dare I ask?
With what? What is she in trouble about? Because nobody fucks with me and gets away with it. That's all. Once we've settled the score, I'm not gonna kill her. You don't have to. Nothing dramatic, but we have a little bit of a score to settle, and I
You
just want to know where she
absolutely are
is
going to
so I
kill
can...
her.
That's Remy. Listen, I know we don't know each other that well, so I'm not going to be offended by your misunderstandings of my personality. All right?
There's not much to misunderstand here. You're Sally Saber. I've seen you.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the things you do.
Oh, are you a fan?
No, can't say that I am.
Well, you should be. It's the winning team, after all. I mean, look at who's tied to a chair and who's not.
You kidnapped me. You kidnapped me and brought me here. I
That's
was
the kind
minding
of
my own
thing you
business.
can do on the winning team. Tell you what, if you just tell me what I want to know, you could be a valet for us, the Lucky Sevens. I
That's the
mean,
last thing I'm going to do.
why not? We pay really well, we win a lot, and clearly, as you can see, the slush fund is not small.
The slush fund. So that why I'm in here? There's one light bulb in. There's one light bulb in here. You didn't even give me anything to drink. I've been in here for 2
Oh,
hours.
yeah, you look pretty sweaty. That's
What do you-
liquid.
Are you suggesting I? No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not doing that. What?
Oh, I'm
that's disgusting.
sorry. Is that too bougie for you?
Drinking
See,
my own sweat? Yes, I would say it is.
Remy, this is why you're a valet and not a pilot. You're not hard enough. What is it like? I wonder. I have to wonder because, of course, it's not something that would ever happen to me. What's it like to be the valet, the mechanic, but never the mech pilot? You've never been in charge of anything? You just follow Ashley around like a stray animal? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride? And for what? No thanks? Not even a thank you card from whatever tropical island she's vacationing on right now?
It's
Just left you here? Interesting.
it, Ashley showing her gratitude. It's none of your business. All right.
I don't think it's
It was
any of your
not. It was
business
not
either.
thankless work.
Really? Then why are you working for? Let's see here. According to, looks like the Scones? Is that how it's pronounced? Skones? That's the family you're stationed with right now, and you're, let me see, cleaning their house. Sounds definitely. I can understand why you're so proud of your work.
How do you know about them?
My resources are vast. It's really that simple.
Don't do
And
any-
you could.
You haven't done anything to them, have you?
Not yet, but that's why we're in a negotiation right now. We're talking. You helping me helps you. So if you wanted to help yourself, you could just tell me, where is Ashley? That's all. That's really all I want to know.
I can't tell you what I don't know.
And what was all that earlier then about none of my business where you saw her last? Because I think we can agree now that it is my business.
If I did know, I wouldn't tell you.
All this loyalty for someone who doesn't even care about you.
She absolutely cares about me.
Okay. Then why isn't she here? Breaking down the door. We've had you for a while, and it's not a secret that I've been looking for you. So if she wanted to help you, I think she could. I think she just doesn't care.
Yeah, that is not true. That's not true.
And what proof do you have?
I've known Ashley her entire life.
Sure. Have you ever fought Ashley?
We've had our disagreements, yes. But
I mean
never,
a physical altercation.
We've never come to blows.
Well, I think you don't really know her at all then. I think I would probably know her better than you. You don't really know somebody until you've really gotten down and dirty, until their blood's on your hands.
That's the whole point. She didn't fight you. She didn't show up to the match. I bet you don't like that.
Sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sore about it. It's part of why I'm looking for her. Because,
you're just upset because she got a blow in on you and you didn't get to retaliate.
That is not true.
You're upset because she embarrassed you on television.
Violence. Listen, I got a taste of her violence. She's normally so bumbling. You think I don't know her reputation? Failed mission after failed mission? That bitch sucks. And then on national television, all of a sudden she's got balls. She headbutts me in the face, and then she has the nerve to disappear? No. That's not how Sally Saber works. We have to finish this.
Well, good luck with that. I don't see how this is my problem.
Well, you're here, and she's not. So it is your problem, actually, yeah.
This is not. Because I don't know where she is. I keep saying this.
I'm absolutely positive that you do know where she is.
Okay? Well, you can believe whatever you want. You're not gonna get what you want from me.
I just don't understand this stray dog mentality that you have.
What do you mean,
Not just
stray
you,
dog? What, don't call me
everybody,
a dog. What is
all
the
these
matter with you?
people, all of these people that are in your station, servants, not lords. I really don't get it.
What do you mean station?
You could be.
What do you mean station?
You could be like me. You could be here by my side with a mech of your own, doing jobs, making money, making a name for yourself. You would be so impressive. You've got guts. You're standing up to me, and I mean, for now. And I gotta say, I'm a little impressed by your tenacity. Since you got black bagged and taken halfway across the quadrant, here we are.
Is that how far we are?
Ish, you know.
You're not gonna tell me exactly where I am, are you?
Of course not. Tell you what. You tell me where Ashley is. I'll tell you where you are.
Nice try. No.
Oh, see, I'm giving you all these easy outs, and you're making it more difficult than I think is really necessary. We could be done by now. You could already be on the way back to, you know, cleaning toilets or whatever it is you do with your time.
I don't like how dismissive you're being.
Oh, that's... Anyway, so I feel like... Here's my theory, okay? And you can confirm or deny, all right? I think that wherever Ashley is, you don't know because she doesn't want you to know. I think, based on what I've learned about your history, I'm just going to paint a picture for you, all right? Ashley Villo, under Baroness of the House of Glass.
Hey, how do you...
Exiled from her family.
That's...
Forced out of her home. Finally escapes a downtrodden life with horrible, you know, whatever the internal politics. I'm not really interested in that, but finally manages to escape a situation that she clearly wasn't a fan of. And she thinks she's free, finally. No ties left to the House of Glass. I get it. Leaving your old life behind, running away, killing everybody that was, you know, involved in that. I absolutely get it. More power to her.
She didn't kill anybody.
Well, she should have, is my point, because she turns around at the moment of her escape, her crowning glory so far. And who is this trailing behind her in the dirt? Oh, it's my secretary. Remi.
Not a secretary.
And then you just followed her around the galaxy from job to job. Cleaning her messes, fixing her machine. Probably not really getting paid. Maybe oh, thanks. You know? That's kind of it. Not hanging out with the crew, not making any new friends. Leaving everything you knew behind, too.
You're making a lot of assumptions here.
And then she left, and now she's gone, and you don't know where she is because she finally found a way to be free of you.
That's not what happened.
No? What did happen then? I am all ears.
That's not... No, you're trying to get at me.
I'm not... I think I am getting at you. Just because I can... Listen, you can think that I'm making a lot of assumptions, but I simply perceive and speak the truth. That's kind of my whole thing.
No, you don't know. Well, you don't know the truth. You don't know the truth at all.
So what is the truth then? You want to tell me? I've got a while. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, I think I have even more time than you, if I'm being honest.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
He's a good person. She wouldn't just get rid of me.
No, I think she did get rid of you.
She didn't!
Where is she then? Why isn't she with you wherever you guys are? Why aren't you all buddy best friends?
She allowed me to escape.
Okay. Interesting. So you were pinned down in some kind of situation?
She let me escape. She stayed behind.
Okay. So she's dead then?
No, she's not dead. I know she's not dead.
And you know this because you just feel it? Best friend bonds?
No, she's not dead. would have
So
found
you
out.
have some way to know for sure. Okay. All right.
God,
Interesting.
shit.
Stayed behind. Allowed you to escape. I mean, what I'm thinking is that, some kind of mission gone wrong and she stayed behind to, something really cliche, like in all the action vids, she stayed behind to defuse the bomb or distract the big whatever dinosaur. And so did you take the mech then and she stayed behind in her fragile little body? Or what's going on there?
No, no.
What did you escape in specifically?
It wasn't in a mech.
Okay, so some kind of ship?
No.
Maybe an escape pod of some kind.
I'm not. Why am I telling you that? You don't need to know this.
I do, actually. I do need to know. It's been bothering me. I've stayed up for so many nights wondering, when am I going to see Ashley again? We have unfinished business, and I'm sure she'd be thrilled to see me. After all,
definitely.
she got the leg up on me last time, so technically, as far as these things go, she won so far for now. So when she sees me, she can be all, oh, kick your ass.
A perfect record against you. I bet that really tears you up.
I don't love it, but I have my ways of working through things, and I feel like I've really processed some of the anger that kind of sits inside at unfinished business. But you keep bringing it up, and I gotta say, that anger's coming back. So you might want to be a little more forthcoming with your information. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just because you can't get over something? Because you can't accept a loss?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now listen, I can accept a loss in the ring. I can accept even a loss on a job. You can't win them all. All right? And, scorched earth policy only really gets you so far. But breaking my nose on TV in a non-sanctioned kind of situation, that's my move. It's just not fair. I hate it when things are unfair.
You spent a lot of time talking about how worthless Ashley is.
Mm-hmm.
And yet,
you by proxy, don't forget.
Yeah, this isn't about me at this point. So, what you're saying is that you were beaten by a piece of garbage.
Beaten is, if that sounds like weasel words, I would say taken advantage of, honestly. That's how I feel.
Okay, that's how it is. I'm taking advantage of.
All of
a sudden, you're the victim here.
Oh, of course. I had no chance to prepare myself, and I was fully willing to settle the score in the ring, and then she just disappeared. And frankly, I think that makes her the coward.
The team showed up. The rest of the team
willing.
showed up. She wasn't there.
Yeah. So, why not? Were you there?
Sometimes
Or were you with her?
Not everyone in the team sometimes partakes in a fight. Sometimes some people
yeah,
stay
but,
behind.
That's not how it was rostered, though. Her slot was fully did not appear. Not participating in this fight. She didn't try to sub out with anybody. She was just gone. She was missing. And that is officially qualified as a loss, statistically. But I don't get any satisfaction in that.
All of a sudden, a technical win isn't good enough for you.
Of course! Are you kidding me? Disqualification? Where's the fun in that? I need the blood, I need the guts. And I feel like Ashley's not too dissimilar, right? She loves the grind and the gristle.
She's not like that. She's not.
I think we're all like that in some way.
She would never hurt anybody.
Oh, really? Do we happen... Oh, I wish I brought a TV so we could play the clip where she broke my nose on television!
You instigated it.
Are you saying it didn't hurt? You wounded me.
I don't know. So for someone so tough, I thought for sure that, one little headbutt wouldn't get you so bent out of shape.
Oh, I'm not bent out of shape. I'm just trying... Listen, I'm trying to...
Your nose certainly
close
was.
all the... You know what? I'll take that. That's a good one. That's the one good one you get.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you enjoy it.
You're
so welcome. So I'm really just trying to, close all the accounts, clean out the ledger, and this is a loose end that I really don't like to leave dangling,
Well, then
We've
you're
got
going to
places to
have
be in
to.
the next
You're going to
segment.
have to learn to deal with it.
Well, I'm trying.
If you want to find Ashley, fine. I'm not going to stop you. Not like I can stop you. But you're not going to get any information from me.
I've already gotten, I think, more than you wanted to give me, so why not just finish it out? Give me the rest. Come
No.
on.
Like, you should, I'm not gonna fool myself into thinking you're going to let me go.
You think did you? Okay, listen. I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit. My lawyer's in the other room, and he asked me not to kill you.
Oh, you're so generous.
I know. So, why not? Why not tell me what you know? And I'll let you go. My lawyer said I have to, and legal counsel. I'm sure you understand how it is coming from money and all that.
I don't believe you. You might not kill me, but I still don't think that you're not gonna let me go.
I promise to let you go. How about that? And that is a Sally Saber
promise
guarantee.
from Sally Saber. One of the most valuable things in the galaxy. I'm so privileged.
Oh, you are.
A promise from Sally Saber. Yeah, that's going to work. I don't believe you.
Well, I don't believe you, so I think
Then we're at an
a
impasse
crossroads. Unfortunate. So when Ashley left you behind to go live her new exciting life without her doyen, and decided probably to change her name again.
What did you just call me?
Her doyen, her secretary, her valet, her butler, her dog,
You're being so insulting on my profession.
Well, maybe you should get a better job, My job rules. You should try it sometime. And again, if you want to, listen, we can put all this bad blood back under the table. If you just tell me what I want to know, I won't tell her you told me, and I won't kill her. I cross my fingers, promise. I can put in a good word for you. You can join my crew. You'll have a sick-ass mech. And then you'll have your own valet to, grease it or whatever. I do all my own maintenance, so I don't really know what your job is.
What about a pardon?
A pardon? Okay.
If you want to negotiate, let's negotiate. I'm currently wanted for treason by the House of Glass.
And you would want to go back? Is that the idea? You could
No,
get a pardon and then you go home?
You're talking about leaving out loose ends. That's definitely a loose end for me. I've been laying low for a while. Apparently not low
Not
enough.
low enough.
Oh, okay. You think you're funny. You think you're funny.
I know I'm funny. Absolutely.
You think you're hilarious. No. Okay.
I'm sure
wanted
Donovan's
as a
cracking
traitor
up
by
on
the
the
House
other
of...
side of this window. Anyway, sorry, continue. You're wanted as a traitor by the House of Glass. Oh.
How big is the bounty?
Listen,
I know you know this. How big is the bounty?
Your bounty or Ashley's bounty? Because these are not the same.
I know Ashley doesn't have a bounty. They think she's dead.
Do they?
Officially, yes. I
I
know that unofficially they don't care.
If they were placed in a situation where they could not ignore her, let's list things off: her survival, her constant besmirching of where she came from and the company that her family owns, and any unsavory things she's done in the meantime. I think they'd want to clean that up, and I could help that not happen. We could just deal with this through back channels, and you just tell me where she is. I could help put a tamp down on all that instead of sending out a blast,
If I could be honest with you, Miss Saber. I don't think the House of Glass wants your help.
Oh, well, no, this isn't... Don't misunderstand. I don't want to work with those people. The idea would be I get together a little dossier of all the info, and I publicize it in a way where the House of Glass is professionally embarrassed to such a degree that they feel the need to snip off some, shall we say, loose ends of their own. You know? Picking up what I'm putting down.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
You claim to know me. You claim to know my reputation. You think I wouldn't do that? You don't know me at all. I would love nothing more. But I'm willing. I'm willing to crush down the urge to ruin her life and by proxy yours if you just tell me where she is. This doesn't have to be difficult.
No, you see, you wouldn't give it up. You wouldn't give up the chance to get at her to the House of Glass.
If there was no other way
No.
and resolve this
I know
between
your
the two
type.
of us?
I know your type, Miss Saber. You don't work with royals. You don't work with official channels. You're holding enough of a grudge that you wouldn't give it up just to see her die. You want to see her die by your own hands.
So, riddle me this. So let's play this out to its full conclusion. You don't tell me where she is, and I, out of my infinite patience, let you go. And then I put out my blast, and they have to find her because, you know, she's being very embarrassing. And when they find her, you know, I have my fingers in all kinds of pies. When they find her, I'll know where she is. I'm a lot more mobile than an intergalactic space conglomerate. I would get there first. So I don't have to work with them to use their resources to my advantage. I'm very good at that kind of back channel nonsense. So.
And if I tell you, House of Glass stays out.
Absolutely. The House of Glass knows no more than they do now, whatever that happens to be. Dossier never gets put together. Ashley lives, you live. Everyone goes home happy.
I feel you are greatly overestimating the importance of Ashley to the House of Glass.
Listen, I don't think that they give a shit about her individually. I really don't. I believe you when you say that they don't.
They really do not.
But here's what I think. They care about their public reputation. And if an heir to the House of Glass
their public
is
reputation
out there,
is already in the commode. They destroy planets for a living.
But they do it with such verve, such vigor. They can't have this.
Oh yeah, no, people turn a blind eye to it because they make money off of it.
If it threatened their profits to have some kind of jet setter out there starting shit, I feel like they'd care. That's all. I deal with big companies a lot, you know. Sponsorships come and go, that kind of thing. They don't really like when somebody ruffles the feathers. That's all.
Don't you think that if Ashley was out there, she would have turned up by now?
Not necessarily. She could be somewhere genuinely that I believe you know where she is, but I believe that it's entirely possible that she's somewhere that maybe she doesn't even know where she is. She's stuck, you know, circling a black hole or something. The signals can't get out. It's so sad.
That's not
you know?
That's not how a black hole works. You know. I know you're not stupid, Miss Saber.
Oh, thank you.
That's not a compliment.
Well, it sounded like one. Being so nice to me, I really appreciate it. That's going a long way for you, I think.
I feel
mutual. Like, oh well, I don't care what you think, so let's move on. I feel like my assumption, based on what you've told me, is that she's either stuck on some asteroid somewhere, or is dead from some, you know, went out in a blaze of glory kind of thing, which I'm sure is what you would like to imagine happened, and not that she, you know, abandoned you and went to somewhere in the galaxy that you can't find her, and she's living a great life with yet another ridiculous name, you know, Ashley Impasol or something ridiculous. And, you know, has a new doyen and a new group, and they're all doing great, you know?
What's your plan? What's your plan if she is dead?
Well, then I'll cross that off my to-do list. It's done. You know, I'll try to find where she died and piss on it. You know, just fellow warrior.
Very classy.
You understand?
Very classy, Ms. Saber.
Thank you. I am classy. I got a perm right before I came here and everything.
I don't believe that.
Well, yeah, of course not. Are you fucking kidding me? What am I, bougie? Just put grease in it. Anyway, I feel like you're stonewalling me. And I don't I don't think you want to do that. I think you want to tell me what I want to know. And then we can all leave here unscathed. You know, you can take your bruised ego back down to planet whatever and keep working for the whoever they were, the scones, and have a great time. Have a great life. As Ashley, continues to live her very awesome life very far away from you forever. So
What about your bruised ego? Your ego's more bruised than mine is, otherwise you wouldn't have kidnapped me.
Well, sure, but I'll get over it.
I don't believe
An
that.
listen, an ego is a metaphysical thing. These wounds on the inside, they heal, no scar tissue at all. It's the ones on the outside you got to worry about.
No. No.
Yes. Listen, you've told me.
What happens if I tell you? You might not kill me. Yeah. Your lawyer's not
I'll
letting
let you go.
No, no.
I'll let you go.
You're going to turn me in. You're going to turn me into the House of Glass and collect the bounty.
I won't. Scout's honor. Hey, you said yourself. I don't work with conglomerates like that. I would rather listen.
Your company does.
Oh, well, I'm here as a private individual. All right, just me and my lawyer. Me, Sally Saber, not Sally Saber CRTM. Just me, the private individual, with my lawyer. I'm not here as part of my.
Here's how I know that's not. Here's how I know that's not true. If your lawyer advised you not to kill me, that means that he thinks that there's something to be done with me. That's how I know you're going to turn me in for the bounty.
I think maybe he's just tired of bailing me out all the time. Right, Donovan? Yeah, I'm sure he's laughing on the other side of the glass. I feel like he's nodding his head vigorously, saying, "Yes, I hate bailing you out of jail and greasing palms. We don't have so much money." And I think that's fair. I don't want to make dear Donovan's life any harder than it has to be. And I'm sure you don't either. You're familiar with being an employee, You don't like it when your boss makes things hard for you.
I'm sorry to say this, Ms. Saber, but I kindly do not care one bit about your lawyer.
Oh, well, that's fine. He doesn't care about you either, except the part where he doesn't want me to kill you. But that's more of a concern for me, my well-being. Psychologically, it's just so hard to be in jail for all the 10 minutes. It's so rough.
It's been longer than 10 minutes and you know it.
Well, sure, but I'm hard like that, so it doesn't feel like that long to me. And clearly doesn't stick, because here we are. The only one in jail right now really looks like it's you. So.
Oh, it's just jail now. Kidnapping someone and keeping them in an interrogation room is jail.
Oh, don't be stupid. It's a metaphor. You're imprisoned. I thought we were having fun.
I really think that there's only two ways that this goes.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
The end of this is either you turn me in, your company turns me in, or you kill me. No matter what I tell you.
You're such a pessimist. That's not even true.
It's more like being a realist.
Oh. Listen, you tell me what I want to know. You will leave here alive with all of your body parts attached. I will not turn you in, put you on a shuttle right back to where you came from. And I don't mean Planet House of Glass, Orbis or whatever it was. I'll take you to,
Orbis Velo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going back
so,
there.
I'm saying I won't. When I say back where you came from, that's not me like tricking you. You realize you're going back to the planet, and you're like, no, and I'm like, hey, got you. That's not what I'm doing. I'll send you back to the scones. And you can hang out with them, and we'll never see each other again. Hopefully, probably, and then I'll go find Ashley and break her nose on national television, and then we'll be fine. And we'll be fine.
You're gonna do more than break her nose.
Well, of course, but I won't. I won't kill her. And she'll be able
to
go on being
That is the biggest lie that you have
likes.
told during this whole conversation.
Scout's honor. I won't kill her.
No. You're going to kill her. I would much
prefer.
I've seen you, Sally. I know your reputation. Don't insult my intelligence and lie to my face.
I'll kill her in her mech, of course, but that's only fair. I'll kick her ass in person, And then next time we meet on the proper battlefield in our suits, it'll be on site, and I'll of course obliterate her with my, yeah, I'm not gonna go into all the, my mech is so awesome, but I'll chop her up and into bits and then blast the bits. It'll be incredible. But
Yeah,
it would be
assuming she
stupid to
even
say
has a
she's
mech to
not.
use.
Oh, okay, so she doesn't have her mech.
That's not what I said.
Left behind without a mech, or at least not one that works. Are you sure she's not dead? You're like really sure?
Are you? You seem very sure of a lot of things in this conversation.
Well, that's why I came to you. You're the expert in all things Ashley Miami, according to yourself and all the people I in question to find out where you were. So.
Oh, did you bring them to this room too? Did you interrogate
no.
them as well?
They didn't need it. They were a lot more forthcoming with their information because, most people, normal people, a little bit of money or a little bit of violence goes a long way.
Oh, so I can't help but notice no money was offered to me in this transaction.
Oh, would you like some? I can get Donovan in here right now. We can write you a big check.
That's quite all right. I don't need that.
Oh, then why did you suggest it?
I'm just pointing out the inconsistencies here.
Maybe I just knew you wouldn't accept money.
That's the one thing you've gotten right.
So will you accept violence? Because if you're not willing to tell me just out of the goodness of your heart, that's kind of the only thing left.
I'm not telling you anything. I told you that much.
You've already told me plenty, so you could just elaborate, and we could both be out of here.
Look, you're going to kill me, just kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. What a thing to say.
Then what are you going to do?
I'm going to sit here calmly and rationally and have a nice discussion with Ashley Miami's ex-best friend, Remi Fabron. Try to get information on why she left him behind, that's all.
What else do you want to know?
I just want to know where she is. It's so
besides
simple.
that, besides that.
I mean, if you could give me a list of, her weaknesses, I'm not going to say no to a little bit of an
That's
advantage.
the most obvious thing out of all of her. You know she can't pilot. You know she's no good at it.
I do know that, yes.
She's terrible at being a royal. She has no social sense whatsoever.
Is that the real reason that she left out of the fight? Because she knew that after a lucky headbutt in the face, there was no way she was going to be able to beat me in a machine? Was that what's happening here? She was just afraid. Wanted to go out on a high note and then blew up somewhere.
It seems like that to you. I know the truth. But believe whatever you want.
Which is... You seem to think she's very noble, quote, letting you escape and staying behind. But letting you escape what? Staying behind where? Because it really doesn't sound like you like her very much. So
that is not what I said. That's not what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said that she sucks as a pilot and sucks as a friend.
No, I did not say she sucks as a friend.
Oh, really? Because that's what I heard with all the...
You can talk about someone's shortcomings and still be friends with them. I'm sure you would do that if you had any friends.
No, I wouldn't. I don't have friends. I have cronies. What a thing to say. I don't have time for friends. I'm busy.
Oh, busy holding me in here.
Yes, exactly. You're catching up. I appreciate it. I really thought I was going to have to start completely over here.
Oh, no, you might as well. You'll get the same result.
Oh, okay. All right. Remi, hi. Crazy running into you here. So, I'm wondering, would you happen to know where Ashley Miami is so that I can settle a score in a non-murderous way and we can all get out of here real quick?
I don't know where she is.
See, based on everything you said, that's not true. You said that she
I thought we were starting over.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I broke the scene. Let me start over. Oh, you don't know where she is. Interesting. Because I have been doing some recon, and I have heard that she stayed behind and let you escape something, but I haven't been able to find any information about where she stayed behind, and that's really all I want to know. I'm just so concerned. She could be there alone, starving to death, lonely, hallucinating, dead, eaten by wolves. Who knows? I have to check on her and then break her nose on national television.
I don't believe any of that.
You don't believe that I would break her nose on national television?
No, I know you would break her nose on national television, but I know that wouldn't be the end of it.
Yeah, of course. No, we've already got into this.
Are we
Next
just
time
gonna have the same
I'd
you
kill
really? We're gonna have the same conversation again? Because it's going to be the same result.
Well, I could go all day. It seems like you're the one who's getting a little exhausted. You're sweating, and you're probably thirsty.
How about I have a nice drink of the sweat, like you suggested
You
before?
should! See, I'm glad you're catching up. You'll be a mech pilot in no time. You'll fit right in on my crew.
You're fucking vile.
Oh, thanks. That's not my name, though. So, Remy, I know that you know where she is exactly right now. And you're going to tell me we're gonna stop doing this game. We're gonna stop dancing around. You've given me enough that I know you know exactly where she is. I've made assurances. I'll let you go if you tell me. I won't kill her, the first time when we meet.
Oh, so
I'm
now
gonna
you've
give
changed
you-
it. Now you are admitting that you'll kill her.
Well, yeah, no, of course. Like I said, when I meet her the first time, I'll break her nose. And then next time we meet, on the battlefield in our mechs, I'll blow her mech up and she'll burn up in space.
Oh, and you
know,
don't
a
think
warrior
anything will
style.
happen in between there? You think that everyone's just going to be fine with just like letting her pilot a mech?
Well,
just to have
it
you don't
sounds
think
like-
that like you pull her out of hiding, saying nothing's going to happen to her.
If the House of Glass gets a hold of her, that has nothing to do with me, because as said, I won't give them any of that information. But it sounds like, based on your description of her, she sucks and doesn't have any friends besides you who she left behind on purpose. So I don't think anyone's really going to get in my way.
Seems like I'm in your way.
For now. Donovan, can you cut the feed for a second?
What?
Listen, you little shit. You're going to tell me exactly what I want to know, and you have 5 seconds from now to do it. 5, 4, 3, I'm listening. 2, no? 1?
Go. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Are you ready to talk now? Maybe? And how's this going? Any more information you want to volunteer? Maybe now?
You can go fuck yourself.
Oh, I can go fuck myself. That sounds great. Why don't you just suck it and then go fuck yourself? Nobody talks to me like that in my house.
Oh! Ah!
Donovan, babe, you can turn the cameras back on. Thank you. So where the fuck is she? I have somewhere to be. I'm listening. And I'm getting impatient.
She's on a space station. That's the last I saw of her.
And where was this space station? I just need a vague idea. What quadrant?
I
can
don't
search
know.
from there.
I don't know. It was just floating in deep space. It was shut down. It was abandoned.
You remember the call sign?
It was something.
Nearby planets?
There were no nearby planets, no nearby stars. It was a house. It was a House of Smoke station. It belonged to a House of
I
Smoke
can
at
work
one
with that.
point.
And that's really all the information you have. You promised me this time.
No,
promise.
I know. It's just. It's hard to think. She was on there? The group of people,
Mm-hmm.
the Grimm and Sons people, they took us.
Okay.
They took her in. She was protecting them,
How noble.
and they came. Someone came for her. The House of Glass came for her, and everyone escaped.
So
She
they
let
do
me
care.
escape.
Okay. Okay.
She let me
And
escape. She
She
told
wouldn't
me.
have any reason to leave the station.
She said they wanted her, and that everyone else could leave, and that she would stay behind, and that when she took care of them, she would come find me.
Bleak. Well, I appreciate it, Last Stand, and you've been very helpful. I appreciate it. Now, just so we're clear, everything I said was true, including the part where I'll kill her later, but not at first, so you don't have to worry. Tell you what, if you hear that she's, freed because her space station got blown up or whatever, and she's out and about, and she still doesn't come find you, maybe think about what I said. You want to get a little bit of revenge on Ashley Miami yourself?
I
You know where to
don't.
find me.
I don't. She'll come for me. She said she
Okay.
would.
Oh, people like you, the nobility. I really don't get it. Life's not like that, man. Catch up. We're done here. Donovan, turn the cameras off.